Hello everyone, Peppe Merolla here. It's been a long time and good evening. So live on Facebook, on my Facebook fan page, and YouTube at the same time. And as you guys know, for so many people who follows me, I do a lot of I give a lot of free drum tips, you know, and the reason for that is because I believe that music, drumming, can be for any instrument, is about giving and try to help and share with the others, with the young and upcoming musicians and drummers. So thank you so much for watching. I'd love to meet each and every one of you. I know and I see and I you know that I see people watching from all over the world. This is the beauty of the internet nowadays, that you can always get connected and reach out to new people, new audience, musicians, and so on and so forth, musicians and non-musicians. So anyway, feel free to ask me questions, any questions. Today, I'm going to be, tonight, this evening, I had a long day today, teaching all morning. And if you guys don't know about it, also working on different music production as an arranger and all the stuff and so forth and so on. So on and so forth, so forth and so on and so forth. So then I came home, I took a little nap, I had my dinner, and I said, you know what, it's been a very long time. It's been a very long time that I don't go out, I don't go live, and I miss you guys. I wanted to share with you some, some of my daily routine for warm up, a different technique, starting from, all different kinds of technique, from the free stroke to up and down stroke, rebound stroke control, the Mulder technique, or push and pull. So if you guys have any questions, please do so. I would love to talk about drumming. Any question, opinions, please feel free to reach out. I would love to meet each and every one of you. And if you guys are watching this thing right now from YouTube, please, it costs you nothing, it's free. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. I need more subscribers. Share this video if you think that this video is helpful to you or other musicians. And here I am. I'm going to go ahead and start with a little warm-up exercise. Different ways to warm up, which I always go back to my very first one, which starts from 4 notes per each hand, then 8, and then into the Peter Eskin, which I took it from Peter Eskin, and Peter Eskin, the great Peter Eskin, by the way. And if he's watching, hello Peter, much love, respect. So Peter Eskin took it from his teacher, and I took it from him, which is about the 8 notes, 1 to 8 notes. But I will get into that later. I decided to do a nice 1-hour video, and hopefully this video will be helpful to many drummers out there. And again, I'm going to go ahead and turn on this phone, in that way I can read your comments. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. That way I can read the comments here. So let's get into the warm-up exercise. Again, any question, you guys, please let me know. Also, I think I need to get up a second and get this little, yeah, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. There you go. That way I can see exactly what's happening here. Okay. There you go. Now I think this will be working. It should work. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I got all the comments all set up, and I'm all ready to go. And as you guys can see, I'm here in my living room, so I'll be able to control my messages. This is a great setup. My messages from my computer, which is great, right? Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear the pad? Just give me a sign. Let me know if you guys can hear the sound. I think you guys can hear me well. I guess. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure I can hear it from my phone. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's it. So a great warm-up to me is the starting 8 notes per each hand. And you can start very slow just using your wrist. That's my daily routine. That's what I usually do on a daily basis every day. Okay? And then I might stay on one hand, just keep on repeating 16 notes and just using wrist movement. Okay, without really applying the fingers, without using the fingers. Which I love this warm up. Then same thing with the right hand. Then slow it down a little bit. And same thing with the right hand. This is a great warm-up. So for the people who are tuning in right now, guys, don't go away because we're going to go deep into, from the warm-up, different variation of this warm-up, different variation of the Peter Eskin warm-up. Then we're going to talk about rebound, stroke control, push and pull, molar technique, and how to develop a great, precise speed, tempo, and technique. By the way, great technique is not about speed, but it's about precision, precise. You gotta play precise. When somebody is very precise, okay? This is great technique. Technique is not just about playing fast. It's about being precise. So technique is about having a great control, finger control, rebound, stroke control. And by the way, I'm using this beautiful pad by Prologic, American made, all-in-one. That's the name of the pad, which I love. Comes with a rim shot, great product, wonderful instruments. Actually, I just received a beautiful news today. They're sending me the new ones. They came up with a new all-in-one and blackout with a new rim. So I'm very excited to check them out and present it to you guys. Okay. So check it out, ProLogic. If you need a practice pad, great rebounds, great material, wonderful company, great people. So here it is. And the snare drum here that I'm using, it's a great snare drum from Pennsylvania. Longo snare. I don't know guys if you can say, if you guys can see the logo, but yeah, here it is. That's the logo right here, Longo snare. Beautiful snare drum, great sound. And I also use aquarium drum heads. So check them out. Aquarium drum heads, wonderful drum heads, wonderful skins, great people. Hello, and I see somebody's writing, hi, I'm from India. Hello, hi. And your name is Karish. Hello, Karish. Good to meet you. Okay, so you are a drummer. That's wonderful. Have you been drumming for a very long time? Do you have any question? Please let me know. So here it is. Like I said, I like to warm up using different strokes. And then I also like to here it is. To stay on those 16 notes, this ostinato, as long as I can. Okay? And then same thing with the right hand. Now it's also very important to work on the old dynamic range, which starts from, you know, from piano to be able to control the dynamic and everything. And then play the 4 notes per each hand. This is a very long routine. It's a long process. Don't get bored. This is a great feeling. And don't stop. The more you do it, the better it is. The better you feel, actually. You know, really. The better you feel. Let's see. I want to improve my left hand. Krisha Anand. Hello, Krisha. So, yes, I would love to help. You know, what I'm doing right now, those warm-ups exercise. First of all, you need help, like you said, with your left hand. Now, do you have a good finger control? You play, like you say, you play traditional grip. Is that correct? So let me know. You play traditional grip, if I'm not mistaken. Play traditional grip. Okay, cool. Now the most important thing, yeah, you do play traditional grip. You do. Let's see. I gotta read the whole thing. You wrote me. Okay, here. Okay, can you help me with some advanced pads exercise for advanced drummers? I play traditional grip. Okay, perfect. By the way, thank you so much, Mark Stepson. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you have any question, please let me know. I'd love to, to help if I can. Um, Now let's say here, what's the other message? By the way, since okay, yes, okay, cool, that's nice. Okay, that's very good. Okay, good. So now I just want to make sure that you guys, if you guys are watching from all those different, drummers groups, that I share this video, my live videos to a bunch of, drum groups. So if you are watching from those groups, and you need and you have a question, do not write the question on the drum group, as otherwise I will not be able to see it. As we speak, I will be able to see it later. But if you want to, if you want to connect with me and talk to me in real time while I'm live, like right now, get on my page, on my fan page, Peppe Merolla fan page, or my profile, which you're watching right now. Just click on it, and then you can ask me a question. I can read it right away, okay? And I'll be able to answer you right away. So here it is. To me, the most important thing before we, before we get into something very difficult or hard to play, it's very important to develop a good, finger control. Wrist, free stroke, okay? And work on the dynamic. I mean, we should be able to play anything we play at any tempos using all the old dynamic range. So if we play this loud, which is a lot easier, we should be able to, the challenge is to be able to do the same thing very quietly, okay? So to be able to get to this point, we need to be patient, and spend a lot of time on the instrument and practicing. That's for sure. So, like I said, this for you, Karish, your name is Karish, right? Yes. This could be a great exercise for you. Okay, so the 4 notes using fingers. Then just wrist. Okay, and then the same thing with the right hand. This could be a good one, just with the wrist, like you open your hand like this. This can be a good, this can really help you to get the nice balance. Then you can apply the fingers with the left hand. That very slow, that way you guys can see. And please, again, if you guys see something that you don't understand, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help. Inbox me if you watch this video later. Then I'm going to apply the first finger, which is the index. Okay, so that's the fulcrum right here. This is the fulcrum. Okay, and make a little pressure here. Find the right balance of how and where to grab your stick. Okay, find the right balance. Don't make too much pressure here because otherwise you're going to get tense. Just enough to hold the stick and be able to control each note and the rebounds. Okay, then apply the first finger. After you do this, just with the rest, using rest movements, after you do this for the first 10 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes, then you can add the first finger, the index. This is going to really loosen up, makes you feel better. The index. Then the middle finger. And try to stay on it as long as you can. Try to stay and keep playing as long as you can. Find a great tempo for you. It has to be a very comfortable tempo. And then you switch hand. You do the same thing with the right hand. Using again all the dynamic range. Okay. After you do 10 minutes with your left hand, like this, then do 10 more minutes with the right hand. Then you start alternating both hands. Okay, so then you take a little break in between. I'm sorry if I did some, I did some stuff. I let myself go. I felt in that way and I just played. I just went overboard. I'm sorry. But another question. Let's see here. I see more question coming in. I can look at you using lots of index finger while playing both singles and doubles in traditional grip. Yes. Yes. Index and middle finger, both of them. Index and middle finger, both of them. I believe that, it's very important to know and use, both fingers. Now. Then let's go to the next one. 4 strokes per each hand. So from the 4 stroke per each hand, I'm sorry, I got that. Okay. From 4 stroke per each hand, then I just go to a different combination and variation. So I will put together everything. Like it's like tossing salad, Guys, don't even go there because I am on diet and this is so painful. But anyway, it feels good. I had more salad tonight. I had some different, ingredients, which, I love, but, I'm Italian. I love food, so, so anyway, I love pasta, I love bread, I love lasagna, I love this. So it's kind of like, for me, very painful to be on diet, but it is something that I need to do for my health. So I'm going to be strong. I'm going to make this happening, really. So 4 notes. Then I'm going to mix the 8 notes. Then keep the same rhythm but different sticking. Playing single. And then single like this. Then use paradiddles. Doubles at a very comfortable tempo, because that's the key. And then working on different rudiments. Okay? So after a nice 10-15 minutes of warm up like this in the morning, what I would also like to do is to play at least a couple variation of the Peter Eskin warm up exercise, that I took from him, from the great Peter Eskin. So here it is. It's about playing 8 notes. I call it like the C major scale, to me. Applying this exercise to music, to me, I feel like when we're playing a C major scale. C, D, C, D, E, F, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do, Si, La, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. Okay, so it's like 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and it's quarter notes, equal quarter notes. Of course, you're going to start at a very slow tempo. Mi, fa, sol, do, re, fa, sol, la, si, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. And then go backwards. Fa, sol, la, si, do, re, mi, fa, la, si, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, sol, do, mi, fa, do, re, mi, fa, do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, do, do, and then go backwards again. So the more you do it, the better you're going to get at this. And here, the rhythm is always the same. It's like playing this the whole time. That's what I like about this, this warm-up. The rhythm is this. Now, the challenge is to change the sticking and group of notes. So, hold on, I made a mistake. Again. So I might after I repeat this warm up 3 or 4 times back and forth. I might stay on this. It's a very normal. That's my daily routine. Okay. I'll stay on this quietly. Okay. Then rest for a couple minutes and start working on rudiments. So if you guys have any question about rudiments, let me know, inbox me. And if you guys are going to watch this video afterwards, make sure that you inbox me, send me a message. I'll be more than happy to help. So 5-stroke roll. I also like to work on rudiments, playing as a rhythm, like 5-stroke roll is right, left, right. Usually I count it in 3. 1, 2, 1. Then you can change the accent. And then you can also play the 5-stroke roll using singles. Okay, then if you guys are familiar with the rebound stroke control, you can also mix it, with the rebound stroke control. So okay. Okay, so and so on and so forth. So if you guys are familiar with the rebound stroke control, which I'm sure that a lot of you guys already are familiar with the rebound stroke control, because if you can play double stroke roll, if you play double stroke roll, you do know the rebound stroke control. You're controlling the second note. So now let's dive a little bit into a rebound stroke control. So we have the double, okay. See, we're controlling the second note. So at this point, the challenge, I think, what I found very helpful for me to develop a good rebound stroke control is this: adding a note from the double stroke roll. Then I added the third note. If I'm able to control 2 notes, I should be able to control 3 notes at this point. See? That's what rebound stroke control is. And the challenge is to try to control and add more notes to it. And then, if you get tired, go back to the double stroke roll, breathe, and then go back to the 3 notes per each hand. Another good way to practice that and do it slower, which is okay, and then you double it. And so on and so forth. So then you take a little break in between, a couple minutes, breathe, got a glass of water, got a glass of water, go back into it. See, now I was getting warmed up and I feel a little better, much better actually. And so on and so forth. Then take a little break, relax, okay? Which I suggest, always make sure that you guys practice. When you practice, you are in complete relax. Now, adding another note. Speaking of, rebound stroke control, those are 3 notes per each hand. I'm going to add one more note. Hold on, let me fix this mic here. I need to fix this microphone, my headphones. Okay, there you go. Now it feels better, right? So 4 notes per each hand. Same process. If you can start slow, I'm sorry, sometimes I start at a fast tempo. Okay? And that's because I've been doing this for a very long time. So, and I also realize that there might be people out there that they are not ready yet or didn't get to this level yet, which again, if you got the right teacher, you got the right info, you will get to this level and maybe for sure even better than me or anybody else. So music is not just about competition, it's a healthy competition. Music is about sharing and help the youngest, and practicing an instrument can be any instrument. It's about passion, love, and always keep your feet on the ground and be honest to yourself, to the music, which is very important. Pure heart, pure soul will make you a better musician, a better person. So here it is now, adding 4 notes per each hand. First, I would suggest to practice those 4 notes like this. All different dynamic range. And then try to go double time using the rebound stroke control. Do you remember what I was talking about, before? So here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then you start working on the rebound stroke control, adding one more note, which in this case was 4 notes per each hand. And so on and so forth. So from here then you can add more notes, playing 5 notes. Things gets more even complicated, but this is the challenge. Besides, we practice this technique, we try to improve our rebound stroke control, the push and pull technique, the Muller technique, and blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth, because we love our instrument, because we like to know more and more and more about this instrument. But don't forget that the most important thing is the music. And when it comes down to, to play drums, it's about playing music, grooving, rephrasing, soloing, so on and so forth. I got some videos out there on YouTube that you can check out my YouTube channel. There's many videos of concerts, jazz concerts, fusion gigs that I played with some of the best jazz musicians on the planet. Very lucky, I'm fortunate. Very fortunate, on my side, that I had the opportunity to play with a lot of people. And still, can't wait that this COVID is gone. And, I'm fully vaccinated, by the way. Yay! So, and I'm starting to traveling again. In fact, last week I was in Las Vegas. And now, things are getting better. And this is so exciting. So, anyway, teaching full time right now, dedicating myself into teaching more and more, because I believe that, first of all, the important thing about teaching is not just showing off, what I can do technically and try to take advantage of the youngest one. And so on and so forth. I love to teach for the simple reason because I can share my knowledge, musical experience with the youngest and with so many drummers out there that they don't have any, coaching. Also, there's many great drum teachers online, so check them out. But there's also a lot of people that they do not know nothing about this instrument, but only because they know a few rudiments. They think they can just get students, which is okay. But hey, you know what to do. And the most important thing, really, is to choose the right teacher. To me, the concept of being a great teacher is you need to be able to find someone who's going to teach you how to practice. It's not just how to, how to be creative with technique, how to be creative using different technique, how to develop your technique, how to work finger, free stroke, push and pull, mauler. How do you develop that? You know, many people knows about push and pull, about mauler technique, about rebound stroke control, but how many people cannot do it yet? And it's been, mauler technique, push and pull, and all the stuff. It's been around since 1911. You know, it's 100 years for Christ's sake. So the thing is, the reason why not many people knows how to develop is because it's the coach, the teacher. I was lucky enough to meet, and be friend with some of the best, drummers in the world. Joe Morello, for example, for instance. I had the pleasure of meeting many times and hang out with the great Jim Chang. I met a lot of great drummers, really, and I learned a lot from them. And even though I never took lessons from them, we were friends. They never wanted to teach me for some reason. And I wish the great Joe Morello would still be alive, and same for Jim Sheping. But hey, I'm not going to be, bragging about Joe Morello or anything like that. I loved him as a person, as a human being, as a great friend, and he was one of my mentors. The great Joe Morello. So the great Mickey Rooker, so many other great drummers that I met in my life, and I got inspired from. So I hate dropping names. If I drop names, if I mention someone, it's because it's the truth. It's something that I have in my backpack, and I use it. I use it because it's the truth. That's it. There is no way, no attitude or no reason why no reason for me to drop names. It's not my type of deal. So, because at the end, I can drop so many names and say, hey man, I was hanging out with Joe Morello, for years, and Freddie Gruber, and this and that, and then when I play, the truth comes out. If I show you stuff, and I don't sound good, you guys will know. So, it's not about dropping names, and I think this is not my case, because prove me wrong. That's what it is. So, I hope this video was helpful for many of you guys out there. So if you want to know more about push and pull technique, how this technique works, really, how to develop this technique, and so on and so forth. You can do the same thing with the left hand. Okay? Oh, the mauler. That was the push and pull, or maybe the mauler technique. See, another tip right here. Using the Mahler technique with triplets, that's what Mr. Mahler 1911 did. And then, this Mahler technique went into Joe Morello's hands and the great Jim Sheping and all that stuff. They used to play those triplets. Now with the rebounds, stroke control practice idea, which I call it the Merolla style. Yeah, you know. So with the rebound stroke control, instead of playing 3 notes, play quadruplets, 4 notes. So, see the rebound stroke control? If you play jazz music, see the jazz right cymbal beat. You know, you can do all of that, you know. And so anyway, there is a way to develop all this technique. Finger control, finger technique, rebound stroke control, molar, push and pull. You put everything together, all the rudiments, all the different ways to apply those rudiments. And that's when, you know, you're going to develop a very solid foundation. Okay, so another exercise that the last tip I'm going to give you guys is this: single stroke roll, double stroke roll, paradiddle, double paradiddle, then going back, you know, backwards, double paradiddle, paradiddle, double, single, and then molar. So keeping the same rhythm. Single, molar, single, double, paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle, double, single, push and pull. That's a tough one, guys. So there you go. I hope this video was helpful to many of you guys out there. My name is Peppe Merolla. Check out my website at www.peppemerolla.com. Check out my Instagram page. Follow me on Instagram, on my Facebook fan page, and this profile, Peppe Merolla profile. I love to interact and meet each and every one of you. Music is about love, sharing, and help the others. You have any question, please inbox me. If you watch this video afterwards, make sure you click like on my fan page. Send me a message. I'd love to help. Much love, Peppe Merolla. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. Love you all.